Giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahawah, Bashem Yahawashai, Bashem Kafradash, and double honor to the men of great millstone is out there on the highway and byway pushing the truth, as well as pushing the truth for the worldwide internet, reaching the hopeful elect. Also, I'd like to say the water to the men of great millstone, starting from the apostle on down is out there on the highway and byway and doing this video. The water for pushing this truth in the spirit to reach out to get the hopeful elect to pull them out of 2/3 state of mind so that we can be beamed up on the chariots for salvation. I'd like to add also that I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has the 1% truth of the Bible. Also, to the men and women that are listening to learn and continue the faith of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashai, keep praying and repenting and keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability. As it states in John 14:15, if ye love me, keep my commandment. And also in Ecclesiastes 12:13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. Okay, this lesson that I'm about to do is about Rap the News. He's an Old Testament Israelite. You know, these guys here, they really don't fully have the whole understanding. You have to get the whole understanding to know the whole truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashai. And I've been in this here for like 6 years, and I'm still learning. And I would never say that I know everything in the Bible. But when you denounce Yahawashai not being the son of the Father, Yahweh, that's an issue. You are a non-believer, you know, and you will pay for that. And sure enough, death came around the corner and told him, come with me. So now he's in the spirit where he's in his right mind, but I know he probably feeling stupid right now. You know, like I said, rap the news. Like I said, he's the Old Testament with no faith in Yahushua. He died, and it's lot. You know, of not being a believer in Yahushua, and he was a scorner. He scorned against GMS, and I'm sure he scorned against other camps that believed in Yahushua. So judgment just did not come to him only; it came to his family. If you listen to his daughter and to his wife on their, I guess on his YouTube page or on their YouTube page, they saddened, they crying. That's a judgment. Everybody get a judgment. Judgment comes. It don't always have to be death. Judgment could be getting fired, losing a loved one, going through hard times, being mentally ill. There's all types of judgment. So, when Rap the News perished, judgment fell on him most definitely because he's not here, but also it fell on his wife and his daughter. Because I'm sure whatever he was preaching, they was believing, and most definitely, if you a man of your household and you pushing the truth, most likely, not all, your woman, she's going to follow. She's going to, believe in what you believe because she love you and your kids as well. So judgment fell down on them, and they will have to understand that Yahweh Shai is the key to enter into the kingdom. You can't just bypass Yahweh Shai and get into the kingdom. You know, it says here in John 14:6, Yahweh Shai said unto him, I am the way, the truth, the light. No man coming to the Father but by me. So his daughter and his wife will have to get out of that Old Testament belief and get the whole full understanding of the Bible, you know? Because the Father, he's not only coming back to save us, He's sending his son and the angels, on those chariots to come deliver us out of Jacob's trouble before them ICBM missiles come and destroy this earth. Well, not this whole earth, but America, Babylon. It says here, John 14:3, and if I go and prepare for you a place for you, I will do that the Father may be glorified in the Son. So he is preparing a place for us so that when he come back, you know, we will already be, set. We're in our kingdom. We'll be in our and our salvation. We'll be in our rest. You know, but he was pushing a doctrine that is not true. Like I said, he was a scorner. And whatever you say and do to the prophet that's out there on the highway and byway, or whatever you say against the prophet that's on the internet pushing the truth, you pushing folly, talking about GMS, talking about, that they polled, they bombed, they rapists and stuff like that. That's not true. You know, your tongue is powerful, and tongue, whatever you say can bring death to your corner, can bring death to your front door, you know. And he was a pretty much a non-believer of Yahawah, and he was scoffing. Give a verse on that, Galatians 6:7, be not deceived, God is not mocked, for whosoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So this man here didn't have any understanding. He stuck with the Old Testament. And the good Lord put that state of mind in him from the beginning. You know, just, we need to thank Yahawah Bashim Hawashai that he gave us the whole Bible to understand the whole Bible, not just one part of the book. He gave you the whole Bible, So I'm going to go jump in Matthew 13:3-7. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seed fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Verse 5. So some fell upon the stony place where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. Verse 6. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they wither away. Verse 7. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. So this man didn't have a full understanding. He was around people that in the beginning, before he became an Old Testament, that probably guided him to not believe in Yahawah, because I'm sure the information came to him that Yahawah was the son of Yahawah, and he was the way. But I guarantee someone came, that probably was the Old Testament, came and took him, turned him around to believe in the Old Testament. I mean, you got to look at it. When he was a young man coming up, he saw the book, he saw he saw the Old and the New Testament. So somewhere, somehow, somebody came and had to guide him into the wrong direction, and it was meant for him to just study only the Old Testament, and the information was given to him, but he chose not to take heed. He chose not to get the understanding. He let other people turn him around. He didn't have that understanding. The good Lord didn't give that to him. He didn't chose him, pretty much. It says in Let's go to no, I'm gonna get back over here. Salaki for that. I want to say Luke. What is it? Luke or John? Might be John. You know, good Lord just didn't chose him. You know, good Lord, He chooses who He want to push forth. You know, fruit in this earth. Give me 1 second. John 15 and 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever shall ye ask of the Father in my name, He may give it to you. So it says here, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you. So the good Lord didn't ordain him to push the correct fruit, you know, uh, because he was a non-believer. He didn't believe in Yahawah. You have to believe in Yahawah in order to have the full understanding and to push the correct fruit. I mean, to gain fruit and to push the right word. You know, so this man here, you know, he was destroyed. Number one, for lack of knowledge. You know, as it states in, I want to say, like I said, this is I'm doing part of this out of the top of my head, so you have to bear with me. You know, whatever the good Lord put in my mind to say, I'm going to say it. I think that's Hosea. Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, and he did reject the New Testament. I will also reject thee. The good Lord rejected him. You know, he let this man go on for a period of time of scoffing and pushing out the wrong doctrine to feed the sheep, uh, 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 you know, bad doctrine. You know, it wasn't, his doctrine wasn't fruitful. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So, you know, I'm not going to be too long on this, man. I'm just going to, you know, say maybe one or two more scriptures, and I'm going to end it right there, that we have to fear the Lord and keep his laws, keep his commandment, keep his word. You know, we should not take away from this book. And he took the whole New Testament away and just leaned on the old. And that's not, you know, he wasn't balanced. You know, he didn't get the full understanding. He didn't have all the truth. So, so when you have all the truth, you have the understanding. You know, the good Lord, you know, like I said again in what was it, John 14, no, John 15 and 16, where he said he chose you, you know, to and ordain you to go forth and bring forth fruit, is when you have the understanding. You know, let's go to Matthew 13 and 8. But other fell unto good ground and brought forth fruit, some an hundredfold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? And this is what Yahawah said. He said this here. And he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries. Like, so he chose Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he chose us to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Rap the News only studied the Old Testament. He didn't get the full understanding. He didn't believe in the kingdom that it would be 12 tribes ruling in the kingdom. You know, he didn't believe that if you kept the faith to the end, that Yahawah, because he didn't believe in Yahawah, that he will put the crown, he would give you the crown of life. He didn't believe in that. Also, you know, if you look at the Apocrypha is from the Old Testament. It's right behind Matthew, you know. So if he understood that, because what I just said, I think that's in what is it about Yahushua putting a crown on on your head for keeping keeping the faith and doing what he tell you to do, keeping the commandment. Which, like I said, keeping the fear and keeping the commandment is the whole duty of man. And if you die, well, not die, but if you were beamed up on those chariots, the good Lord, he will put a crown on your head. Now, like I said, the Apocrypha is from the Old Testament. It's right behind Matthew. So by him being the Old Testament, he should have believed that, but the information wasn't given to him. So that particular verse that I just said about the crown putting on top of your head, second Esdras, let's say second Esdras 2, bear with me. So here it is right here. Second Esdras 2 and 42. Now, since he didn't believe in Yahawah, like I said, the Apocrypha is in the Old Testament. And I'm going to start here. Second Esdras 2 and 42. And Esdras saw upon Mount Sinai a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. That great people was the elect. 43. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marvel at greatly. 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? 45. He answered and said unto them, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the power. Now are they crowned and receive palm. Now that young man, high in stature and taller than all, was Yahawah. So let's go to 46. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hand? Now, 47, here's the point right here. He said that he didn't believe in Yahawah. Here's the point right here in 47. Yahawah is real. 47. So he answered and said unto me, now this is the angel talking to Esdras, it is the son of Yahawah, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to command them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. So this is the son of God. Yahawah was given the crown on top of the head and the palm in their head to the elect. So I'm gonna end it right there. That's enough on that right there. His judgment came. You know, he had appeared to be birthed into the world, and he got an ending to leave out of this world. And I pray and I hope you brothers and sisters that are listening, especially to the brothers that's out on the highway and byway, the man of GMS that's pushing this truth. I hope that we all make it on those chariots so that we can see the punishment that's going to be put on Babylon. We can see our enemies fall and beg and plead for their life while we rejoicing and calling on Yahweh Bashem Yahawah, because there's going to be a wonderful feeling that we never ever felt in our whole entire existence. Well, I'm going to end it right there. I hope this was edifying, and I see you on the next lesson. Shalom.